What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. My mother's was a makeup lover, of course. I don't know if you guys know this, but my daughter is on the move. She's on the prowl, okay? And then my kids' room is across the hall over here. So she was playing in there, and then she heard me talking and decided to come in here, and so the door is just wide open. We're just gonna ignore that. These are the vibes. I am going to be playing around with the brand new Nomad Pacific Northwest eyeshadow palette. So I'll read you guys the little card. The destination is the Peaks, Pines, and Coastal Beauty. We are so proud to support the Conservation Northwest that works to protect, connect, and restore wildlands and wildlife of the Pacific Northwest. High above the canopy, the Pacific Northwest stretches in every direction, a breathtaking mix of green valleys, foggy shores, and roaring rivers. Amid mossy trees and glacier-capped ranges, it is rich with awe and wonder, a place where wildlife roams freely, waterfalls cascade like spells, and myths are real. Just ask the Sasquatch. 9 flourishing mattes, 3 sparkly shimmers, 4 dazzling duochromes, and 2 majestic multi-chromes. That sounds very accurate. Because it is a brand new eyeshadow palette, I'm doing this very colorful look, and I'm just going to be doing the eyes in today's video, but I'll be sure to leave the base down below. Look at how skinny my nose looks. That's fake. I have a big ass nose. Look at that. She's cute. If you're curious about how I achieved this eyeshadow look, you are definitely going to want to keep on watching. And of course, don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video where I'll do an up close of my eyeshadow look for you guys. That way you can see the true beauty of the blend. And let's go ahead and jump right on in. I've been doing a really good job of filming while my daughter's asleep, like the most important bits. And I was noticing when I was editing my videos, my voice is like very quiet compared to how I usually am. And I love the vibe. I love the calm, cool, collected vibes. So yeah, I already know what I want to use. As many of the matte shades as possible out of this palette. It's giving Bob Ross. So first things first, I'm going to be going down the blue rose. So starting with the darkest shade, Leaping Orca. I'm going to take this. No, I'm not. I'm a dirty liar because I don't want to use that brush. I'm going to take this Doll Beauty DB9 brush. You know what? Better make sure there's no creases. I'm going to work this in a little half circle because I'm going to do green in the front. Very kick-uppy, but I love this like teal shade. As long as it's blendable and pigmented, I don't care if it's kick-uppy. But if you do your base first, just something to be mindful of. I feel like all of the tones in this palette are very different. Like you don't have all the same tones but lighter. So I feel like you could really have fun with this. Like same thing for like this more neutral row, and then all the blues, you notice like this one's kind of more greenish, but then you have like the 2 blues. I love that. It's very unique, and I'm digging the vibe. So next I'm going to go into shade Columbia River Gorge. I was going to say George. I'm going to take this in a Morphe M441 brush. And I'm just going to smoke this out. Very fluffy. Very fluffy. I'm very burpy right now. Give that brush a little dust off, and then take shade Towering Sea Stacks. Give it a final little blendy blend. Yes. I will go back in with all the colors, but for now, that's the vibe. Okay, nice and smoky. Now for the greens, I'm going to take, so this one is kind of like a dark army green. So I'm going to take this one and then these 2. So I'm not using this one. Olympic Mountains. Sasquatch setting. So I'm going to take the Sasquatch. I don't know why that sounds weird in my ears right now, but I'm just gonna deepen the crease with that. This is a Makeup Shack T82. Fits so nice in that inner corner crease. Then I'm going to take shade PNW. What does that mean? Somebody tell me what that means, please. PNW. These are blending like an absolute dream. I'm going to take this Makeup Shack T12 brush with, is that too big? That's too big. Okay. I'm going to take this Jessup 221 brush with shade Pacific Crest. Ooh, that's such a pretty shade. Very kick-uppy as well, but also very pigmented. I'm kind of blending it into that blue as well, just like a little bit. And then I'm gonna go back in with all of my colors on the blue side as well to kind of just, that's so pretty. Even before I go back in, like that's already so pretty. Yeah, I'm just gonna perfect the blend. And then I'm going to cut the crease, and then I want to go in with this color case, and I'm thinking like, ooh, maybe this like light pink. It looks kind of white, but it has like a pink base to it. I think I'm gonna go in with this one. I also put that same pink in my waterline since I was already kind of doing that step anyways. Make sure there's no creases. And then I'm going to go back in with shade Leaping Orcas and just kind of blend that base back into that shadow. And then going in with the green, I'm going to take shade Sasquatch. And I'm going to kind of do a little wing. Shade PNW. Pacific Crest. I'm also going to blend those greens right here. I'm going to take a little bit of Glimmer Grasp. This stuff has lasted me forever. And I love that for me. Well, good morning, princess. And then I'm going to take these two shades for sure. Shade Ectopia and Cascadia. So pretty. I think I'm going to take a little bit of Sunbreak, which is like yellow with pink, right in the inner corner. Yes. And then I have this PLouise liner palette. And I'm thinking I'm going to take this peachy shade right here up here. I'm not very good with water activated liners, so I'm going to take this on the little Blend Bunny liner brush. I mean, I love it. Since I did a lot of green, I think I just want to do blue under the eyes. So I'm going to start by taking shade Leaping Orcas. Just toss this brush because that shade is super kick-uppy, and make sure that I'm tapping it off so I don't get any fallout. I also feel like that white has stayed pretty good. So I think I'll leave the cream instead of doing like a peachy color on the waterline. And I'm making sure to blend this into this outer corner as well. You know what they say about like the hair theory? 100% agree. It makes all the difference. So let me go ahead and do my hair. And then we can come back. And of course I'll have my lips done, hair done. We'll get the whole vibe. Okay, so I just went ahead and I finished everything up. I'm loving the vibes. Oof. Oof. And I curled my hair. So cute. I never curl my hair. Like with a curling wand. Curling iron. You feel me. For my lips, I got a little PR package from Beauty Bakerie. So you guys know I do enjoy their flower setting powder. They sent me a restock of that. And they also sent me 2 of their little matte lip whips in the shade Berry Pop. And I like to chai chai. Don't know what that means. But I used that one today. I like to chai. I'll have to use the other one, more of like a reddy color. And then I went in with PLouise lip liner in the shade High Flyer, like for my lips. Yeah. And they also sent me over their little 6-pack of sponge, which I did use today. Very nice quality. It's more like thick, you know, more dense of a sponge, which actually enjoying that very much. So yeah, so the setting powder, the sponges, and then the 2 lip whips. And it's like a matte formula. I usually do a gloss, but like this shade is so cute. Yeah, I want to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this Nomad palette. This one is the Pacific Northwest. I feel like they've Nomad's been doing a lot of their setups this way, where you do 3 mattes, 3 shimmers, and then like, you know, the shimmers correspond with the mattes, like little like 6 quads, you know, not quads, sections. That's the word I was looking for. My daughter's messing with the door here. You see my kids' bedroom window back there. We're gonna ignore that. Yeah, I definitely want to play around with this like wine brown shade. Oh, like with that a lip. Ooh. I've been really wanting to do like a smoky eye. Brown's giving me all the vibes. The shimmer. I just love Nomad's, like, their palettes. Their shimmers are just always like so beautiful, so sparkly. Love the formula. Yeah, 10 out of 10. Also, this packaging is like textured, kind of like paint. Just giving Bob Ross. Love that. So yeah, I'll definitely do more looks in the future, so of course you're gonna want to stay tuned for that. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead, roll the clip.